We walk beside each other, or we fade into the past. And stories told by loved ones, and shadows that we cast, and statues carved from memory, and names etched into stone, and photographs that linger when we're long since overthrown. You're not the breath you're breathing, not the body left behind. You live inside the echoes, in the corridors of mind. Immortality's not heaven, it's the mark you leave in flame. So give the world a reason just to whisper out your name. What remains when we're gone? Not the flesh, not the dawn, just the weight of the lives that we've touched. If you want to outlive time itself, be more than a story, be something that felt. They say to trust in something you can never truly see, to call it truth without the proof and name it clarity. But faith can build a blindness, trust is something wise and pure, a fragile kind of certainty that no one can ensure. Better lost in questions than confined to hollow claims, where curiosity still burns instead of quieted flames. What you call sacred power can justify the fall, and what you think is righteous might be nothing else at all. What remains when we're gone? Not the flesh, not the dawn, just the weight of the lives that we've touched. If you want to outlive time itself, be more than a story, be something that felt. Life in every form, roots, wings, and veins. No throne above it all, no crown remains. We choose its value, we choose its end. We choose if we destroy or defend. If we rule as kings, we forget the cost, lose what matters most before it's lost. Compassion isn't weakness, it's proof. We see the fragile truth of what it means to be. Knowledge isn't finished when the classroom doors are closed. It's bending, breaking, and changing with the truth that we expose. A mind that won't be challenged is a mind that starts to fade, while parroting of answers is just intellect displayed. To question is to grow beyond the comfort of the known, to build and then rebuild the things you once had overthrown. Memorizing facts won't make a thinker out of you. It's wisdom in the changing that defines what's true. Innocence ain't silence, it's protection from the pain. Not hiding truth but shielding them from living through the same. Fear is not instruction, and a strike is not care. Love is built with reason, not the scars we make them bear. If they're old enough for fear, they're old enough to know that empathy can guide them where violence won't go. We judge the hands that steal, but praise the ones that take. A system built on hunger calls it law for profit's sake. Where's the line between survival and the greed that built the throne? Who's the thief, the one who starves, or the one who owns it all? Maturity's not counted in the years that pass you by. It's standing in the fire and still asking yourself why. To change without surrendering the will to understand, that's the mark of growth, not just the age of man. What remains when we're gone? Not the flesh, not the dawn, just the weight of the lives that we've touched. If you want to outlive time itself, be more than a story, be something that felt. They put them up on pedestals, carved in gold and stone. So follow what they stand for, like they're more than flesh and bone. You memorize their stories, you echo what they say, but cracks start showing through them when you look a different way. Kill your heroes, tear the idols down. They bleed like you beneath the crown. Take what's true and let the rest go. Truth don't live in one shadow. Kill your heroes, don't lose your voice. Blind belief is never a choice. Learn what you can, then walk alone. No one's worthy of the throne. They preach about perfection and stumble in the dark, hide behind their image while they're breaking who you are. And if you dare to question, you're the one who's cast aside. Blasphemy for thinking when you won't just fall in line. Kill your heroes, tear the idols down. They bleed like you beneath the crown. Take what's true and let the rest go. Truth don't live in one shadow. Kill your heroes, don't lose your voice. Blind belief is never a choice. Learn what you can, then walk alone. No one's worthy of the throne. We build them up just to watch them fall, and curse their name like they meant it all. But maybe they were never meant to be anything more than humanity. So take the lessons, take the scars. Don't chain your soul to who they are. Every mind's a fragile thing. No perfect voice, no flawless king. Respect the truth but doubt the man. Hold your ground, don't just stand. If they break, then let them break. Your path is yours alone to take. Kill your heroes, tear the idols down. They bleed like you beneath the crown. Take what's true and let the rest go. Truth don't live in one shadow. Kill your heroes, don't lose your voice. Blind belief is never a choice. Learn what you can, then walk alone. No one's worthy of a throne. They're just like you, they always were. Not gods above, just travelers. I grew up on the same plate, same knife, same lies. Didn't question where it came from, didn't look in their eyes. I'm not here to judge you, I've been there before. Just a shift in the way that I see it now, nothing more. I don't know their thoughts like I know my own, but I've seen them tremble, I've heard that tone. Feel of pain, it's all right there. That alone feels like something we should care. So I stepped away, drew a line in the sand. Not to be better, just to understand. If they feel the world the way we do, then what we choose matters too. I'm not your judge, I'm not your guide. Just telling you why I stepped aside. Would you eat your dog? Would you eat your friend? Where do we draw that line and why does it bend? I can't find the reason that makes it okay, so I change the choices that I make each day. I don't have the answers, I won't pretend. Don't know where morality begins or ends, but I know those walls where they're raised to die. There's something there that I can't justify. So I stepped away, drew a line in the sand. Not to be better, just to understand. If they feel the world the way we do, then what we choose matters just telling you why I stepped aside. I've seen the cycle, I've heard the cries, mothers calling as their young are denied. Endless loops of taking in pain, all for comfort, all for gain. And I can't unsee what I've seen now. It changed the where, it changed the how. But I'll be honest, I'm not all the way. Still hold on to habits I haven't betrayed. Eggs and cheese, I know it's flawed. A line I drew that still feels odd. If I had the space, I'd do it right. Care for them gently, give them a life. Not perfect, no, it's still unclear just where I stand with what I fear. Maybe it's messy, maybe it's great, maybe there's no perfect way, but less harm matters, even if small. It's better than turning away from it all. So I stepped away, drew a line in the sand. Not to be better, just to understand. If they feel the world the way we do, then what we choose matters too. I'm not your judge, I'm not your guide, just telling you why I stepped aside. Not finished, not pure, just trying to see what kind of world I want from me. I learned to write in hidden lines no one else could read. Built little worlds from paper just to plant a seed. Codes in the margins, languages of my own, hoping if I spoke them, I wouldn't be alone. I made up games like the ones we used to play, cardboard kingdoms where I thought we'd stay. Taught myself to code from a book on a shelf, just so we'd have something to share with someone else. I never wanted to be the best, just good enough to pass the test, just good enough for someone to stay, not turn around and walk away. Every skill, every try, just another shot in the sky. I wasn't chasing dreams or fame, I just wanted someone to know my name. I thought maybe if I spoke in secret ways, we'd have our own world no one else could break. But all I built just circled back, turned me into something they wouldn't have. A freak with codes, a mind too strange. Every effort felt out of range. I didn't aim to master it all, just to reach someone, answer a call. I never wanted to be the best, just good enough to pass the test, just good enough for someone to stay, not turn around and walk away. Every skill, every try, just another shot in the sky. I wasn't chasing dreams or fame, I just wanted someone to know my name. Maybe I'm creative, maybe that's true, but what's the point if no one sees you when everything you make gets turned around, used as a way to push you down? Now I sit here with nothing in my hands, no spark left, no broken plans. What did I build? What did it mean? Just pieces of a life unseen. Every story, every game I made turned into something I'd come to hate. Not 'cause it's bad, but 'cause it's me, and that's all anyone ever sees. I don't know what I don't know yet, what makes someone stay, what they don't forget. I keep reaching out, But something's wrong, like I'm learning rules I never belonged. I never wanted to be the best, just good enough to pass the test, just good enough for someone to stay, not turn around and walk away. Every skill, every try, still unanswered, still asking why. I wasn't chasing dreams or fame, I just wanted someone to know my name. So I keep learning, I keep trying, still hoping someday someone will. I thought I'd go back, chase the glow, to when the world still felt like home, where magic lived in every breath, before the weight, before the depth. The cynic whispered, this won't last, you're chasing ghosts that never passed. But I ignored that quiet dread, I wanted light, not truth instead. So I built a way to go back in time, to fix the cracks I called divine. But all I found behind those doors were echoes I'd ignored before. No magic there, no hidden spark, just clear light inside the dark. The past I chased to feel alive was just a lie I told to survive. 38 years alone with wires, blueprint dreams and failing fires. But solitude felt more like peace than standing still begging release. No need to fake what I don't know, no need to chase a passing show. No empty talk of things I lack, no mask to wear, no strength to act. I knew my limits, knew my place, couldn't sustain that hollow face. But younger me would have played along, just to feel like I belong. So I built a way to go back in time, to fix the cracks I called divine. But all I found behind those doors were echoes I'd ignored before. No magic there, no hidden spark, just clear light inside the dark. The past I chased to feel alive was just a lie I told to survive. I thought I could lasso the moon, just like they all seem to do. But I was staring at reflections, never part of their direction. I copied steps, I played the part, mirrored faces, mimicked hearts. But imitation fades too fast, you can't belong inside a mask. I placed the machine over my eyes and watched my world collapse in real time. Every moment I held so dear turned into something painfully clear. I wasn't late, I stood in line, but they all stepped ahead of mine. Then I skipped just to belong and learned I never did all along. No laughter shared, no joy to keep, just silent wounds that cut too deep. I wasn't in, I wasn't seen, just something stuck in between. I wasn't quiet, I just spoke wrong, one single word, that's all it took. They wrote my worth in passing glances, closed the door before my chances. Furniture in a crowded room, seen but never breaking through. A presence shaped by others' needs, never someone they believe. Now I sit by a frosted pane, watching lives I couldn't claim. Friends were cruel when backs were turned, kind only when I hadn't learned. A family name I couldn't wear, a role I filled but wasn't there. Every memory I held tight fades beneath the harsher light. So I built a way to go back in time, to fix the cracks I called divine. But all I found behind those doors were echoes I'd ignored before. No magic there, no hidden spark, just clearer truth inside the dark. told to survive. I could have used a voice back then, someone to tell me how this ends, that some things break and won't repair, and some of us just aren't meant to be understood there. The moment I saw you, I already knew. My whole world shifted and circled around you. I love you forever, no matter the road, no matter the weight that you carry or hold. You'll fall and you'll question the strength that you got. That's part of being human, don't fear it a lot. There's nothing you owe me, no heights you must climb. I'm proud just to call you mine. Be who you are, don't hide your light. You don't need to win every fight. I'll be proud of you all your days, in every step, in all your ways. If the world feels cold or far, just remember who you are. You're 13 months old as I'm writing this down. You're walking, you're signing, you're finding your sound. That smile, that pick up the way that you cling. You don't know yet what that joy brings. You've been such a light in a world that gets dim, a quiet reminder of where hope begins. And I hope one day when you look back at me, you feel all the love that I see. Be who you are, don't hide your light. You don't need to win every fight. I'll be proud of you all your days, in every step, in all your ways. If the world feels cold or far, just remember who you are. I hope you find someone who walks by your side, a friendships that stay through the changing of tides. You don't need romance to live something true. A life full of love can look different for you. I hope you chase knowledge wherever it leads. Find something that grows from the spark of your needs. College or not, just follow what's real. But I'll cheer you on for the heights that you feel. Respect every person, their body, their voice. Kindness is given, it's never a choice. That earns you more than what's freely shared. Love must be equal, honest and fair. Grief will come knocking, don't let it deceive. There are those who will twist it for what they believe. When I'm gone, you won't see me again. But I'll live in your thoughts, in the stories you send. Be who you are, don't hide your light. Even alone, you'll be alright. I'll be proud of you all your days, in every step, in all your ways. When the silence feels too far, I'm still with you, right where you are. Tell them my stories, say my name out loud. In your memory, I'll always be found. No distance, no time can tear us apart. I live on in your mind and your heart. I love you, Maxwell, always. My dearest love, I've worn some heavy years, dragged old mistakes and swallowed down my fears. But you were hope where all the hurt would end. sweetheart, my lover and my friend. You were never one regret I had to name. Never a source of shame. If I failed you, it was simple and it's true. I didn't say enough how much I love you. I love the life that we were building hand in hand. I love the family, the home, the future planned. I love your voice, your fire, your steady light. I love you still through every coming night. So grieve me, love, but don't stay buried too. There's still more joy waiting out there for you. And if love finds you again someday, I won't be lost, I won't be washed away. I live in memory, in all we've been through. What makes me lives on with you. Don't ever think I'd want your world to end, or leave you lonely, faithful to a ghosted friend. I always wanted what was best for you, and that is still the thing I'm asking you to do. If someday someone else can hold your heart, it doesn't mean that we were torn apart. It means the wonder that I knew in you was strong enough to carry someone through. So when the time is right, don't be afraid of new sunlight or love that doesn't fade. You gave me more than I deserve to know, and I would hate to be the thing that stops your glow. So grieve me, love, but don't stay buried too. There's still more joy waiting out there for you. And if love finds you again someday, I won't be lost, I won't be washed away. I live in memory, in all we've been through. What makes me lives on with you. Take care of Maxwell, he will need your strength, and you will need his love in equal length. Speak of me freely, don't hide my name. Truth doesn't wound when it is wrapped with care. Be strong for him, but let him see tears too, so he learns grief is human, not something to undo. Help him remember, help yourself remember too, the good and bad, the whole and honest truth. Don't let him think that sorrow is a flaw, but love grows weaker when it comes with loss. Be there beside him while he finds his way, show him what he's capable of day by day. I'm proud of him the way I'm proud of you, of all the quiet, faithful things you do. And write us down if memory starts to blur, the little things, the laughter, every word. Putting to paper, save what time may steal, so what we lived will always still feel real. And when the years have gathered all our names, let family write the moments that remain. A page, a line, whatever love recalls, set by the albums near the urn beside the walls. Let that be our tradition when we're gone, to keep each other living on and on. Be wary of the ones who feed on grief, who trade in fear and dress it up as peace. The ones who count their favors in your pain, or use my death to force their way back in. I'm not in some better place above the blue, I won't come walking back or speaking through. A casserole means more than hollow prayers, and no one gets to frighten you with hellfire there. You are enough exactly as you are, no threat of flames can touch you. You have been the life we shared, is not a thing to lose, as long as you remember I'm with you. on with you. If every mistake I made still led to this, then maybe love became my way to mend. I love you now and always. To take care and let life carry you. It'll happen again, I can feel it crawl. Not a break, not a snap, just a slow damn fall. Little steps, little lies, little lines erased. Like a finger in your face, I'm not touching, just disgrace. Every inch they take is one I never gave. Every boundary I drew gets dug into a grave. My reasons never changed, they just multiplied. One alone was enough, now it's stacked to the sky. And don't twist this into control or claim I don't own a soul. Don't play that game, but I'll damn well choose what comes near my blood. I won't raise a child in a flood of this mud. Don't cross that line again, don't test me twice. You pushed too far already, now I'm done being nice. Everyone that I gave you, you buried in lies. Now I'm watching the fire through clear eyes. If I'm right again, I swear I'll cut it clean. No more slow decay, hiding in between. Criminal hands counting dirty damn cash. Fraud in the daylight, truth in the trash. Built on deceit, every move a disguise. And I'm supposed to trust that around my life. Running with felons, laughing at hate. Mocking a kid just for how they communicate. Throwing out slurs, twisting what's real. Calling someone a monster just for how they feel. Pointing at me like I'm the one to blame. Projecting every sin while she plays the same. Accusing me of shit she's already done. Hypocrisy dripping like blood from a gun. Don't cross that line again, don't test me twice. You pushed too far already, now I'm done being nice. Everyone that I gave you, you buried in lies. Now I'm watching the fire through clear eyes. If I'm right again, I swear I'll cut it clean. No more slow decay, hiding in between. I hate being right, God I fucking do. But every red flag turns out to be true. I felt this coming long before today. Now it's crashing in and I can't look away. Do I trust my gut or trust the lie? Do I trust the mask or what's behind the eyes? I know the answer, I've seen this before. This isn't a warning, it's the start of a war. And what about the silence standing next to me? No spine, no stand, just neutrality. You can't play both sides when the line is this clear. There's no middle ground when the danger is here. Secrets creep back like they always do. Whispers in the dark that I never knew. Manipulation dressed up as care, and I'm left watching it poison the air. This isn't peace, this isn't grace. It's rot dressed up with a smiling face. You don't get balance where truth gets bent. You don't get fairness where harm is meant. Pick a side or lose it all, because standing still is just another fall. Don't cross that line again, don't test me twice. You pushed too far already, now I'm done being nice. Everyone that I gave you, you buried in lies. Now I'm watching the fire through clearer eyes. If I'm right again, I swear I'll cut it clean. No more slow decay, hiding in between. I drew the line in blood, not sand. Cross it again, and I won't stand. Decadence drips from our mouths like wine. Apathy blooms while we draw the line. We take, we steal, we conquer, we burn, never once asking what we might earn. We crown ourselves kings of a borrowed throne, cut down the roots just to stand alone. Call it progress, call it fate, I call it proof we're nature's mistake. We breathe like we're owed every breath we take, blind to the weight of the world we break. When we're gone, the earth won't cry. It'll turn its back and let us die. From the ash, something new will rise, like a phoenix born from our disguise. We were never meant to last this long, just a passing self-made wrong. Our ancestors choked on the air they made, drowned in the gift that evolution gave. But life crawled back from the poison sky, learned how to breathe what used to kill and die. So what are we but a passing phase, a louder echo in a shorter age? Another mistake that will fade in time, another extinction we'll call divine. When we're gone, the earth won't cry. It'll turn its back and let us die. From the ash, something new will rise, like a phoenix born from our disguise. We were never meant to last this long, just a passing self-made wrong. I don't know what I am anymore, not a man like I was before, not a god, not something pure, just a shadow that will endure. Call it hunger, call it curse, curiosity just makes it worse. Academic, dark, obscene, chasing truths no one has seen. I'll outlive most just to understand, to trace the fault lines in the sand. Not for glory, not for gold, but for the questions left untold. Infamy's the only crown I wear, a name carved deep in poisoned air. No fame to soften, no wealth to save, just a longer walk toward the grave. If memory's all that lets us stay, then what survives when we decay? A whispered name, a warning sign. Don't become what we left behind. When we're gone, the earth won't cry. It'll turn its back and let us die. From the ash, something new will rise, like a phoenix born from our disguise. We were never meant to last this long, just a passing self-made wrong. And I'll remain a little while, tracing ruin mile by mile, until even I am gone.